Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for November 17th, 2024. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me play some singles. I can place 8 in box 7, and because 8 in box 1 blocks these, 8 in box 4 blocks these cells, 8 in box 8 blocks this cell. That gives me 8 here. And I can place 8 also in box 5. 8 in box 4 blocks these. 8 in box 6 blocks these. Gives me 8 here. And I can place 9 in box 7. 9 in box 9 blocks these. 9 in box 8 blocks this cell. 9 in box 1 blocks this cell, gives me 9 here. And now I can place 9 on row 4 because there's only one cell that's not covered by 9. I guess I should start from looking at box 3. So 9 in box 9 blocks these. 9 in box 1 blocks this cell. So 9 in box 3 will be here or here. So this cannot be 9. 9 in box 9 blocks this cell. 9 in box 8 blocks this cell. 9 in box 1 blocks this cell. So this is the only cell I can place 9. Okay, and now I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. I guess I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can place that yet. Well, this is not going to help right away, uh, but I will mention it anyway. On column 4, there is a double, and it will be a double of 3 and 5 because this cannot use 3 or 5 because 3 and 5 are on row 2, so this cannot be 3 or 5. Row 3 have 3 and 5, so cannot use 3 or 5. 3 and 5 are in box 5, so this cannot be 3 or 5. That leaves only 2 cells on column 4 where I can place 3 and 5, so this becomes 3 and 5 double, and that gives me 2, 4, 6 triple here. Yeah, I thought that might help, but it still doesn't. Okay, so let's move on. So 2 blocks these. That gives me 2 here. That gives me 4, 6 double. Yeah, that's better. And here's 4, 6 double. Yes, and 4, 6 double means 4 cannot be placed here or here in box 4, and the 4 in box 8, box 7 blocks these. So 4 in box 4 will be here or here. In turn, it will block these cells from being 4, and 4 in this 4, 6 double will block these cells, and 4 in box 9 blocks this cell, so that gives me 4 here, and also gives me 5, 7 double. Oh, these two has made these 4, 6 double, so I should have put the 6 here. because 4 in box 3 blocks this cell. So this is 6 and this is 4. And 6 in box 3 blocks these. 6 in box 2 blocks this cell. Gives me 6 here. Okay. And this should be okay. 1, 2, 4, 9. 4, 4. Hmm. So 9 will be here or here. 1, 2, 7, 9. Ah, okay. So this row is looking for 1, 2, 7, 9, and this cell is blocked by 1, 2, 9. Makes it 7. And oh, I thought that would go further, but guess not. Let me clean this up. This cell cannot be 9. I guess that's it. Oh, well, these two cells are 2, 4 double, and 2 is already here, so this is actually 4, and that gives me 2 here. Huh. Okay, 2 blocks this cell, 2 in box 4 blocks these cells, 2 in box 9 blocks this cell, gives me 2 here, and 1, 4, 9. Right, these cells are 1, 4, 9, and 4 in box 7 blocks this cell, 9 in box 9 blocks this cell. That gives me 1 here, and because 4 will be in one of these two cells, this cannot be 4, makes it 9. Gives me 4 here, and these are 3, 5, 6. These are 1, 3, 5, 7. These are 1, 3, 5, 7, and here's 1 and 5, which blocks these two cells. So this has to be 1, 5 double. That means this cannot be 7, and gives me 5 and 1. Now these are 3 and 7 double. 7 here makes this cell 3, and this becomes 7. The last number of this column is 3. That gives me 5 here and 3 here. These are 1, 6, 7. That's not going to help. 6, 6, 4, 5, 5. 5 in box 3 blocks these. 5 in box 1 blocks these. 5 in box 5 blocks this cell, gives me 5 here. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. So 9 will be here. Okay, so again, this 9 in box. Oops, sorry, I should put 7 down here. Okay, so 4, 6 double here leaves only 3 and 5 for these two cells, and 5 in box 3 blocks this cell, gives me 3 and 5. Okay, so that leaves 3, 5 double here, but yeah, let me put 9 in box 6 first. 9 in box 9 blocks these. 9 in box 1 blocks this cell. So 9 will be here or here in box 3. That means this cannot be 9. 9 in box 9 blocks this cell. That leaves only this cell for 9 in box 6. Okay, and here's 3 and 5 on column 7. And column 9 also has 3 and 5. For box 9, that means I cannot use these two cells for 3 or 5 because of these 3, 5 on column 9. These cannot be 3 or 5 because of 3 and 5 on column 7. So these become 3, 5 double. And that gives me 1 to 9 triple. And this cell is blocked by 1 and 9. That gives me 2. Oh, sorry, these two are not 1, 9. Okay, so now with this 1, 9 double, 2 in box 1 blocking this cell. These cells in box 3 means 2 can only go here. And the last number of this box is 6. And 1, 9 double also means these two cells will be 7 and 8, which leaves only 1 for this cell. Right. That gives me 2 and 9 and 1 and 9. These cells are now down to 7 and 8. 8 is already here. Gives me 7 and 8. Okay, so now I have to just find the one that's already a single. 1, 6, 7, 2. Yeah, I can place 2 in box 8. 2 in box 9 blocks these. 2 in box 7 blocks these. 2 in box 2 blocks this cell. Gives me 2 here. That makes this 1, 4, 6. Well, 1, 4, 6. But 1 in box 9, box 7 blocks this cell, and this cell is already blocked by 1, so that gives me 1 here, which blocks this cell. 1 in box 7 blocks these. 1 in box 3 and 6 blocks this, gives me 1 here. Okay, these are 6 and 7 now. 6 in box 6 blocks this cell, gives me 7, 6, 4, 6, and 4. And that leaves 8 for this cell, that gives me 7. These are 6 and 8, and 8 in box 8 blocks this cell, gives me 6 and 8. This 6 gives me 6 here and 5 here, 3, 5, 3, and 7. Okay, here it is. I apologize for speaking a bit weirdly. If you notice it, I just broke my microphone, so I had to replace it with a different system. And yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.